Hello fellow Black Fang members, this is Gray Hensford here with my Q&A. Now this one's going to be a bit short, very short actually, because since last video that I posted, which was 11 days ago from when I'm recording this, only got 2 questions, and with the holiday season a bit busy, I really didn't want to hold this out until next year, so wanted to have the last Q&A of the year, I guess you could say. So yeah, we'll do the questions and I will have announcements after that. So we only have 2 questions here. So I will start with Melvin Menta. I hope that's how you say it, man. I know you changed your name from Melvin Hart. Congratulations. Thanks for the kind words. His question is, what is it that you most like about RWBY, and if you got to play a part in it, what would be your role? The thing that drew me to RWBY was mainly because I was a fan of Rooster Teeth at the time. At the time, I got used to the rage quit for Michael on the Achievement Hunter team when he used to do rage quit all the time. Those were like the funniest things that I saw. I was in a video game club in college, and when I came in, they were playing it, and I laughed, and it's just funny. Checked them out, and then I got to Rooster Teeth, and then I started watching Red vs. Blue, and then this new thing, RWBY, came out, and I was just like, I like anime. It's anime-ish. I watched all the trailers. I loved it, and then I watched the first episode, and I guess at that time I was hooked. Kept watching episode after episode, just seeing what they were creating. The characters were just so lively and open. It drew me in, and I just wanted to see what would happen, and well, we are here now. What my role would be, Gray Hansford, of course, my original character. I can't really say too much about Gray Hansford, otherwise I would be ruining my fanfiction that I'm writing. Which I do want to let you guys like listen to it and all that eventually. It's just, there's a lot of work that goes into it, more than I actually expected. A lot of things change, and I'm trying to make it what I can say about the fanfiction is basically it's a parallel remnant to RWBY, like the actual show. This is just another remnant. Basically, parallel timelines, basically everything happens the same. But this basically takes 5 years before the first episode of RWBY in the first season. So basically this tells the tale of Gray and his adventures, people he meets, the Black Fang, everything about that. So yeah. Basically I would just be Gray. That's my character. That's who I want to be. So there's that. Alright. On to the next question. By Unami Theater. Do death battles. RWBY going against Marluxia. I hope that's how you say it. I was never a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. No shame towards Kingdom Hearts fan. Just didn't grab me. Weiss going against Mitsuru from Persona. Didn't play Persona. Who should Blake go up against? That's a little hard, because for me, the stereotypical Blake opponent would be something of a cat-like opponent. That'd be hard. Anything cat-like, man. If you can think of any cat-like characters, Catwoman. I mean, Catwoman's close quarters combat. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, cat-like opponents would be awesome because it fits with the theme of cat-like which most death battles actually have. They usually try to find something in common between two opponents. For example, the Joker and I think his name was Needles from what was that game? That metal, Twisted Metal. The Twisted Metal game. Basically, you're driving around the ice cream truck guy. He was a clown. Joker's clown. And got that theme going for them. So basically, for Blake, anything cat-like. But my suggestion would probably be Catwoman. So that's it for the questions. So yeah, thank you for submitting your questions. Thanks for everything you guys say in the comments. I do read the comments. I read every comment that is posted on every video. It's just heartwarming to see everything that you guys say, and I am just so grateful for all of it. It just means so much to me to see everything you guys say. So yeah. So I mentioned in my previous video that I did have a few announcements, just minor stuff. So one, if any of you have been curious why gaming videos are not on this channel, it is because I fully decided that I should move them to a specific gaming channel that is just pure about game, called Brain Game, where I'm writing scripts for certain videos about how gaming can be a good teaching tool to people about certain subjects, which is one thing that I've always talked to my friends. I talk to them about how video games can possibly educate people in certain ways. So Brain Game is where I'm going to post all my gaming content. If you want to watch it, there will be a link in the description to that. Also, I do want to get to streaming, and the Black Fang streaming account is probably not going to come back up. I will be on my Dr. Triforce account, which is just going to be my general account. So if you want to see me stream stuff, games, and all that, I'll be over there, because that was my first account and that's the name I always went by. If you do want to follow me on Twitch, link will also be in the description. So that's all the gaming stuff and streaming. So one subject that I did want to bring up is currently the reason why I don't do as many Ruby cracks as I did before and how often they were before is due to my current computer not having enough storage, because the amount of stuff that I have to put into a Ruby video, all the images, all the videos, all the sound bites that I have to download in order to put them all into one collaboration, it takes up a lot of space and it comes quickly. So I have to get a new computer completely, and due to YouTube being YouTube, I will not be able to make the money that way, and it's completely understandable because I'm using copyrighted content in a fashion that makes it somewhat new, but I can't monetize it. I would feel horrible monetizing on something that they created, so I can't do that. Gaming videos don't do so well for low-end YouTubers like myself, unfortunately. So I do have a Patreon account. It will also be, the link for that will also be in the description. If you do want to help me, and this is all funding towards the computer completely, if at all I find something that will also help the channel, I will let you guys know, but to a point, I just need this new computer in order to make more videos for you. That way I can more frequently make the videos, because I really do want to make those videos, you guys, but unfortunately my 2 terabyte hard drive is at 98% capacity, like completely filled. 98%. The last 2% I need in order for my computer to even run, because I've gotten it to about 100 gigs and it runs slow, so I've had to delete all that stuff. A lot of the gaming stuff that I did on this channel I had to delete in order to save space, unfortunately. Now, this isn't me asking you just to give me money or anything. I'm saying you can, but I much appreciate it if well, let me rephrase that. I'm grateful to all of you just for supporting me, liking the videos, just watching them. That's enough support. If you don't want to pay for anything, if you don't even want to, if you can't even spend $1, that is completely understandable. Just thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sticking around this long. Let's hit that 1,000 subscriber count, and that's all the support that you have to give. You don't need to give me anything else at all. Anything. It's just for those that want to help me do this. And I'm not forcing you, I'm not begging you. This is all your decision. It's all your choice. Which is what the Black Fang is about. Choice, freedom, and knowing what's right. And, well, that's your decision. That's your choice. Getting this will help me greatly and help me down the line create better content for you guys. But that, again, is your choice. So, if you do, link is in the description. And I don't want to make this any much longer, but this one subject has gotten me really riled up, and it is aggravating me to the point where I thought of making a separate video, and I really don't want to bring down the house on this, but the FCC, as many of you know, that they finally passed to repeal net neutrality, which is the gravest mistake that any US citizen could ever make. And I'm pissed. I am exploding with anger, and I cannot contain it. I've tried just about everything. Video games, stress balls, taking a shower. It's just, my anger is just unrivaled, and it's just crazy that 3 people have the decision of all of us. And personally, I don't think that's right, but it's the way this world unfortunately works. And I'm not one to force change. So I'm just here to say that there is still a way to fight this. The war is not over for net neutrality. We lost that battle, but we can still win this. And in the description there will be a place that you can go to notify any representatives that you want to notify, to show that, hey, this is wrong, we need our freedom. Because these people want to take away our freedom of the internet. These people want to oppress us to certain businesses that will throttle our internet, that will force us to pay more for slower speeds than what we have now. Now, the companies have, quote unquote, promised not to do anything, but this really is just a promise with twisted fingers behind their backs. We just have to wait till the first person decides to throttle everyone. And I don't think that's right. And it's the Black Fang. We want our freedom. We want our choice. And these people are forcing us not to have a choice in this situation. So I hope you can rise up with me. Rise up as the Black Fang and help the people support net neutrality and bring it back. It might not be the same as it was before, but it's better than being controlled by companies that care more about the dollars you spend than the people that use their product. What the FCC wants is more businesses instead of people. And that's just not right. It's completely not right. Through the amount of states that are suing the FCC, plus the outcry, the outrage, everything. But I'm not going to take much more of your time. I just wanted to let you know my opinion on the situation. I really don't think it's right to force people into a situation that they never wanted. And, well, as usual, that is your choice. That is your opinion. You're entitled to it. You are a person of this world, and you have a right. So, without taking much more of your time, this has been Gray Hansford, here to thank you for everything. I really don't want to take much more of your time, but like he said, Melvin, I know you're out there, and I know I keep you entertained when you go through deep personal stuff, and I hope that a lot of you have found my videos to be helpful for your dark times. I personally have gone through my dark times. Why am I doing this? Well, it's the internet. It'll eventually come. Okay. Serious note. There was a time, a very, very dark time for me, where I thought the world meant nothing anymore. Where I meant nothing at all. Where I felt there was no one to comfort me. No one to support me. I had all these ideas, all these hopes and dreams, only to be crushed by everyone around me. I thought to myself to end it. And there was a point I was going to. I knew what to do. I knew how to do it. And I was about to. That was 5 years ago that I almost did it. And I'm glad I didn't. Because one person can help you. One person. If you're wondering, the person that helped me goes by the name of Nate Wants to Battle. I never had any YouTube. I didn't have an account. I had nothing. I just had my Xbox 360 and a YouTube app. When I jumped on YouTube one day, the day I thought I would end it all, one of his videos was up. I watched it. I laughed. I watched the rest of his stuff and continued to laugh to the point of forgetting what I was about to do. And if one person can do that, one person can save even one life, it is worth continuing. From that moment on, I subscribed to him. He was the first person I ever subscribed to. Ever on YouTube. And from him, to the next person, to the next person, subscription after subscription. I stayed with people on YouTube that made me feel better. That made me forget the dark past I had. I learned to open my eyes to the world and seeing I'm not going to be pushed down anymore. I'm not going to give up this fight. I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let this pass. You know what? I'm going to get up You can knock me down. I'm just gonna get back up again and make sure you understand I'm not going down anymore. And that's what I learned. That is what I learned. And that is why when I was watching RWBY, I saw all this hatred and destruction of the White Fang. How much they decided we're not good enough for this world, so this world is no longer good enough for its people. The humans and other faunas, they're not good enough. If they don't follow us, well, they're worthless. And that's why I created the Black Fang, because it was an opposite. The White Fang versus the Black Fang. The Black Fang, to me, personally, has been an achievement. Knowing that over 900 of you have joined. And I hope all of you stick around. Because this channel, it means more than just RWBY Cracks. To me, it's a place of support. A place where you can call other people friends, family. This is one thing that I hope I can continue for as long as I am on YouTube. That you can come here and know that people will care. That you will always have someone to support you in your dark times. Because that is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get back on your feet. So that way you know that you can achieve anything when you put your mind to it. You can do it. You have the heart. It's just time that if you need help, you will always have it. You're not alone in this world anymore. You are with family and friends, people who can understand what you are going through. If you feel down, you feel depressed, this is a place that can help you. All you gotta do is talk. Because without communication, without knowing what to do, there is such a void. A void you may not be able to get out of. I almost fell into that void. And I never want to see anyone fall that far again. I'm crying. But I'm keeping this all in. Because I normally would edit this down. And I know this is pushing almost 30 minutes of this video. But I can't say this anywhere else because I know I'll forget it. And I rather say what's on my mind right now and not hold back any other words. I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. And I know I always thank you for everything. Everybody's likes, their comments, their views. I just never thought I would actually get to this position where I would actually be helping people like they helped me. And I just am lost for words now. So, I really hope you guys are having a good day. And a good week, a good month. And if you celebrate a certain holiday this time of year, I hope you're having a good one. And I hope that you have a good day tomorrow, the next day, the next week, next month, next year, because we're almost to 2018, everyone. Oh, God. And now I just remembered one announcement. The main reason why I had this 900 Q&A. But all feelings aside, the announcement, of course. Since we did pass 900 subscribers, there's one thing that I've withheld from you guys, and that's my face. I've always talked to you through these videos, and I want to announce that if we can hit 1,000 subscribers before March 12th or before Anime Expo next year, which is on July 5th, so let's just say July 1st. If we can hit 1,000 subscribers before either of those dates, I will officially do a face reveal. I want you to see who I really am behind this microphone. And I feel that would be a good incentive to do that. And at least you'll know my face when I'm at AX. And I hope to see you guys there. I would love to do a fan meetup if any of you want to see me. So yeah. With all these hurts and feels and everything finally out in this video, it's just this is a lot of weight off my shoulders, and it feels nice. It just does. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for being there, and for being there for each other. As always, the Black Fang will bring justice back to Remnant. Thank you.